Thank you for being here again.
Well, thank you for allowing me to meet Eric Holder.
Oh, you got to meet him
Just met
backstage
him
just
out
now.
there. You wanted a photograph with me. Cheesy old comic like me and a great man.
Wow.
If he runs, I think I might come and help him. I think he's fantastic. I really do.
Yeah. Yeah. He seems like he's going to do it. I mean, when you say, yes, I'm thinking about it, that means you've already done it.
Right.
That's Washington for raising money right now. Well, thank you for being part of tonight's furry hat. I mean, no one else has shared furry hat.
I know.
But you, you're it.
It's very special. It's very special. I want to thank you. I feel very proud about it.
Well, nothing makes me happier than to see John Cleese in a truly stupid hat.
I was watching you tonight. You're sillier even than I thought.
Oh, good. What an honor.
I know. It's a very high compliment.
Well, okay, so let me ask you something here. Why no Sir John Cleese? Surely you have contributed as much to British culture as Sean Connery or somebody like that who's already got a Sir.
I'm too naughty.
They don't give naughty. Isn't it Sir Elton John? Elton John was naughty.
Yeah, yes, but I'm just untrustworthy and
how were you? Did you borrow money from the Queen and didn't pay her back or something? So really?
No,
has it ever come your way? Has they ever thought about it?
No, they've never asked me. But even better than that, I was offered a CBE, which is one of our decorations.
Commander
of
the British Empire.
God, you're good. Yeah.
So what is that? What is knighthood? What is that? OBE?
Yeah, but let me tell you about the CBE.
So
because
CBE.
I said, well, it's Commander of the British Empire. I said, can I call myself Commander Cleese? You know, like Commander Bond. And they said, no. And I said, and what is this British Empire? And they said, well, there isn't one anymore, really. So that's not worth it. And then,
well, wait, how is it different? Like, is it better?
What?
Commander, is it better?
Well, there's three. There's Commander of the British Empire, there's the Order of the British Empire, there's the Member of the British Empire. And these things are sort of given out to people to make them feel better about themselves.
And what's the best one?
Well, the best one was the one I was offered.
Oh, wow.
And that was CBE. And then I was offered a peerage. Do you know what that means?
A lord.
Yes.
Okay.
I could have been Lord Cheese.
Because people may not know, but your family name is actually Cheese.
Yeah, well, my dad's name was Cheese.
Yes.
He changed it when he went in the First World War to fight. I mean, I wish he changed it to something sensible, because I was always called Cheese at school, you know? So why didn't he change it to Rockefeller or Finkelstein? But no, I was offered a peerage.
A peerage? And why were you offered a peerage? What is that? What do you get?
I had helped a centre party in England called the Liberal Democrats, and I was extremely fond of the leader, Paddy Ashdown, who I think is the best prime minister we never had. And at the end of it, when he resigned as leader, he sent me to the House of Lords, and I suddenly realised I was being asked if I wanted to be Lord Cleese. And of course, I love the idea because it would have annoyed the Pythons so much, you know.
Oh, of course, because you're countercultural.
Yeah.
You know, and
well, yes, but they would have been so very cross. But then he said, but the only thing is, you have to vote all the time in the House of Lords. And I said, does that mean that I have to be there in the winter? And he said, I'm afraid so. And I said, pass. Because I only have one thing on my bucket list, and that is never to be cold again.
Well, yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Donald Trump. You're familiar with Donald Trump?
I've heard the name.
Yes. Yes. He says he thinks the British like him. Do they like him?
No.
He likes them. I think he likes people from the UK. I think it's his mom.
Really?
His mom's Scottish. I think his mom was born in Scotland. But he doesn't trust continental Europeans.
No.
Should he distrust them?
Well, he doesn't trust anyone in charge of a democracy, does he?
No.
No. No. Well, it's true. Yeah. It's true.
No. Well, a bit of a milestone. A fish called Wanda. Sure.
It's a way of filling the time up.
Exactly. Fish Called Wanda celebrated its 30th anniversary this month.
Yeah.
And it has a sad but extraordinary honor of some kind, is that when it first came out, a man, I believe he was Danish.
He was a dentist in Aarhus, the second largest town in Denmark.
Okay, tell the people what his reaction was to seeing the movie.
Well, he was famous in Aarhus for his convulsive laugh. And he after about 5 minutes, he started to laugh, and he never stopped. He had a heart attack on the third dog and passed away and had to be carried out of the cinema during the rest of the film.
You literally killed a man.
I killed a man. And
what was your reaction when you found out?
Delight, I think.
We all got to go sometime.
You got to go sometime.
I wouldn't mind dying laughing.
Exactly.
Sure.
I'm not sure how one should go, but I think laughing is probably the best. But I have to tell you about Kevin Kline.
Oh, yeah, sure.
He was wonderful. I said to Kevin, I've got to tell you we killed a man. He said, what are you talking about? So I told him about the dentist, and he said, exactly which scene?
Well, John, lovely to see you. Thank you for being here.
Nice.
John Cleese, everybody. We'll be right back with a performance by Arctic Monkeys.